Hi from Prince George in British Columbia. Let me show you how I got here. My name is Geraldine Sangalang. I'm the co-founder of Chatty Bear magazine, where we love discussing food and travel. In this series, we're telling the story of how I'm leaving Greater Vancouver, Canada, and Amit is leaving New Delhi, India. Together, we'll be reunited in Dubai in the UAE. We've got 17 weeks to go, and in the meantime, this was my week. Truly, whether you're visiting or you're local, it's one of the greatest volunteer opportunities that we have here in the city, and regardless, you really need to check it out. It has beautiful atmosphere. It's not stodgy at all. It's very comfortable. First of all, you don't have to commit to the whole event, the whole 2 or 3 days. You can select which events you want to participate in, which is great. While the heart of the festival is the tasting room, you can attend a smaller event like a seminar or vintage wine tasting. This allows you to learn about the wines being featured, hear stories, and gain inspiration from winery principles. All the while you can swirl, sniff, and sample each wine in a seated environment. It's less intimidating this way. The tasting room is an experience you have to try if you love wine, and the Vancouver Convention Centre is a beautiful venue to explore. I love walking through. Each year, the Vancouver International Wine Festival has a theme, and winery representatives from around the world bring their best representation forward. It's one of the largest and most established wine events in the world. The best part is exploring, but it helps to have a bit of a plan. Start with sparkles, explore the whites and the rosés, then move on to the reds. Don't miss out on nibbles along the way. There's always a bit of something savory like prosciutto, there's water available, and chocolate. And to cap off the night, try some port, ice wine, and consider making some affogato. This accurately represents the pace of my packing this week. After a few weeks of selling and donating a lot of my things, this week I really needed to take a break, enjoy some time with friends and family, and indulge in the things I really love. This week I traveled to Prince George in northern British Columbia. Prior to the pandemic, I traveled to northern BC frequently for work. Being cut off from travel, whether for business or pleasure, was difficult for me. It limited my ability to see people I love and conduct the business that I care about. It affected how I thought about myself and my life choices, and every once in a while, we get those glimmers of hope that things are moving in the direction we want them to. This trip definitely represented that hope for me. Let me know in the comments below if you've experienced this. Alright, I've just made it through security at YVR Airport. The lineups are super intimidating, but to be honest, it actually only took about 40 minutes to get from start of the line for the domestic. It's Tuesday morning, so domestic lineup started where the international gates actually are. And all the gates, A, B, and C here at YVR are all being funneled through one gate. It's just the furthest on the west. And so it seems really long and intimidating, but honestly, the signage is wonderful and the staff are very patient. The information is very clear. And I do have to say, this was not my experience while I was at Toronto Pearson Airport just a couple of months ago coming home from international. It was very confusing. When people ask questions about potentially missing flights, you were just genuinely met with apathy. But there were a number of times today where I saw folks identifying that they were having challenges, some with accessibility challenges, and just needed help getting closer to the line so that they wouldn't be more uncomfortable than was necessary. And so I saw some staff doing some really patient things, which was wonderful to see. So I'm here taking a moment, and then I'll get on my flight. I have more travel booked for next week and lots of moving tasks planned. 17 weeks to go. In the meantime, thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video.